3 more.
Got 3 more.
I believe in you.
Another one.
Oh wow, suspenders again.
What's
A name
Oh
tag.
my god, a
description tag. Sorry,
description tag. Oh my god, wow. Whoa-wee. Jesus
Wow.
Christ. That's the paint I just
No, green
used.
paint.
It's just the paint I just used.
I got pants.
I got
Scorched Earth Stompers.
probably a pirate.
Gee, I wonder who those go to.
I wonder who. Last case. Prage.
Rage.
Unusual! Holy shit! It's actually unusual.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Welcome to the Lads AM podcast, a show for those late night ramblings you only get when the rest of the world is asleep. This show is available in both podcast and Let's Play form. Check out our social media to find out how to listen the way you want to. Tonight, we are playing Pounch. Were you here when I unboxed Unusual?
Yeah, I saw that. I was
Hell
confused on what it was for a second because it was a similar item you'd already rolled. But then you explained to me what unusual meant. I was like, oh, okay. So it
Oh,
had
yeah.
fire on it.
It has fire on. Yeah, it has pixels.
That's pretty cool.
It has pixels that make them worth way more. I should see. It's the new update just came out, quote unquote,
Summer, whatever.
summer 2024, which is really just hats and just community based stuff. Valve isn't totally back on board yet.
Yeah.
They did one thing and we're all happy about it. But we gotta wait for
They're-
them to.
They're resting on their laurels with that.
Yeah. They're like, all right, you did after like 7 years, you did something.
And we'll leave
Let's-
it there.
Yep.
See you in another 7 years.
Yeah. Oh God, I hope not.
when we let all the bots just come back and you start complaining again.
Yep. Well, that's what people are thinking are gonna happen because typically, like right after updates for like the past, it's cool that we have a lot of data on this.
Hmm.
And then I forget the YouTuber's name, but they did a whole they did like a massive investigation like to figure out like information about the bots and stuff. He was like he looked over like a ton of data. One thing is that like before like these updates, it always like spiked. So people were wondering like if the summer update, if they were just gonna all come back.
Oh,
And it would be useless, but so far not. So far it's still good.
that's good.
It's weird to imagine that like the last big update I remember, because I hadn't played the game in a while because it was a long time before that update too, and that's around the time Overwatch was big and I was big into Overwatch 1, so I hadn't played the game for a while, but then the update came out. And that was in college. That's like sophomore year of college.
You was like excited for a new TF2 emote. Little did you know, it'd be the last one.
Yeah, it would be like, dude, I think we're at like 2,000 something days now.
Yeah.
And like this, technically, I don't think this really counts for the Twitter counter. The Twitter account
Right,
that's
no,
been counting
it's
the
not
day every day. No, they fixed it. They made the game playable for everyone. Insane.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, it's been good.
That's good.
Interesting how right after Valve is trying to make amends, I roll an unusual. Interesting.
Wonder who else got unusuals during these crates.
That would be. I would be so mad if everyone did.
Just a spike in unusuals for everybody.
Dude, that happened once.
We couldn't help to notice that every time Valve makes a mistake, there's kind of an uptick in unusuals in TF2.
Dude, there was one time that the economy got fucked because there was like a huge bug that was just letting people unbox mass unusuals.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Everyone's just rolling the best thing.
yeah. Like there were just like a bunch of, I forget exactly how it worked. It was years ago, but
Yeah.
people were like unboxing unusuals like crazy, and then I heard about it, and I was like, really, for real?
I thought I was just lucky.
I missed it.
Oh, you missed it? Oh, that's even
Yeah,
worse.
yeah, I missed it. I was like, and people were like, "Here's the bug that's ruining the economy," and I'm like, "Oh, come on! How did I miss it?" There's like a TED talk on someone talk. They do like a not a TikTok, a TED talk on like the
Yeah.
TF2 economy because it's like a whole thing.
Yeah, 'cause you can like buy and sell stuff, right?
And then you can like break down weapons into metal, which is used as the
Yeah.
currency. And there's a whole thing. There are servers where people just stand there constantly and trade like it's the stock market. Yeah, it's insane, especially for the game being around for so long as it has been.
People still just want to stick around and buy the cosmetics that they want.
Yeah, there's whole like channels, like YouTube channels dedicated to trading. It's insane. It's a huge thing.
Yeah.
I tried it
Sounds
once.
like it's a game that Valve should be putting effort into.
Honestly, that's probably the only reason that they have been that they've been keeping it up,
Fair, yeah.
because people got a ton of money invested into it. And if they just suddenly, if a bunch of people just suddenly learned that they don't own their digital media and they just got rid of it all, oh boy, that would be terrible for them. They understand. Same thing, like people were wondering, like when they did CS:GO 2 or whatever,
Yeah.
if their skins would transfer over. Some people were legitimately wondering. It's like, of course they will. Do you know the kind of backlash you would get if people didn't have their pretty weapon skins anymore?
They didn't have their rainbow knives or whatever.
Yeah, they didn't have their stat track fucking op. I don't know enough about Counter Strike.
Purple AK or whatever.
Yeah,
No, do I?
I know the tiers because they're the same in TF2. They're factory new Dragon's Breath Karambit or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. It'd be chaos if people didn't. Damn.
Hey, Trump got shot.
True, man. I
Don't know
can't
if you.
believe that. Really? When?
Yeah.
Like recent? Like he got like so he's gone now.
Yeah.
He's gone.
No,
Like
he survived.
oh.
Luckily, he only got shot in the bloodiest part of the body. Apparently.
I did see that. He was like, the dogs. You learn something new every day. It's pretty much what he said. I'm like, I don't think so. Is it?
I think it's like a. It might be. I think he's like phrasing it weirdly. Might be like, it's the most blood that will come out. Like I don't know, size wise, like amount of blood to size ratio.
Like pressure wise, maybe.
Like yeah, you can like slice your arm open or whatever, but like the amount of blood that would come out from that, rather than what was probably like a little slice on his ear, made his entire side of his face bleed.
Oh yeah, it's not like Kill Bill.
Maybe something along those lines. Yeah, right.
Yes, I thought that's what it would be like.
Listen, he lies a lot. I don't know what he would gain from lying, from saying his doctor told him the ear is the bloodiest part.
He also is. Yeah, he lies a lot.
Yeah. Now, if he said like, "Oh, fun fact that my doctor told me the ear is actually the most fatal part of the body," it's even amazing that I survived that. Then I would.
Most people who get shot through the ear all die, and he doesn't mention that it's like because typically it's right close to the head, Mr. Former President.
it's like perpendicular to the ear, not parallel. They get shot.
Typically, it's not just the ear.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying, Rob leaves the country, and suddenly
We thought things were gonna go wrong in Europe.
we did. Oh God, I did say that. I was like, imagine like some crazy world like changing thing happens, and Rob's just in the background of like the most famous picture of all time.
Meanwhile, the most famous picture of all time happened here.
Oh, that is so like him though to missed it.
Yeah.
It's such a Rob thing to happen. Actually, it almost makes more sense.
Yeah, it kind of does. And it's the week we take off too.
And it's the week we take off. That's insane. The first week in like almost 2 years that we take off from the podcast to have a nice
Former president gets shot.
Former president gets shot at. That's insane.
I mean, not even shot at. He got shot. He got hit.
Shot. Yeah.
Perfect luck for us.
You know, maybe it's better. Maybe it's better. Because I think I would have just been like, yo, take the picture but put sheep over it. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you still could.
I could. I'm wondering if there's any I'm wondering if that's a morally the correct thing to do.
Sure it is. Why not?
I don't know. Did you see all the people on? Did you see the couple people on Twitter? There was one guy that I follow who he made a tweet. It was like, guys, I didn't know the gun was loaded. Sorry about that. And then he followed it up with a picture of the FBI at his house with the tweet printed out. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you can't be saying stuff like that.
You really can't. It's I think Twitter was pretty good. It was pretty funny.
That's good.
Yeah. Nothing really insane. Especially later. I think after like the first day people were kind of like, I think either people were skeptical about whether you should you should make jokes about something like that. But then like the few days after, it was pretty good.
Yeah, when we start thinking about it, it's like it was just a slice in his ear. He ended up being fine. So,
well, not that I think Twitter
serious
would be any different. Yeah, I mean, it does make me kind of think what would have happened. You know, what would Twitter look like
if he actually died?
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of.
That would not be a great place, I don't think.
Like,
it might force you actually have to take a few days off. Like, that's how just toxic it would be.
It'd be insane. Not to mention the entire country.
It
would have way more effect on the actual country than it would Twitter. But I don't interact with the real world. I only interact with Twitter, so it is my world.
Yeah,
you are. Hey,
that's a totally healthy thing to say.
You are you are my world.
I'm your world.
Looking at Twitter.
Oh,
Did you see Trump at the RNC start like talking shit about electric vehicles? Like right after Elon Musk is like, I'm gonna give you billions of dollars every month or whatever.
Yeah. But he's always talking about electric vehicles. Yeah, $45 million a month, I think.
Imagine how many Disney Plus subscriptions that would be.
How much is a Disney Plus subscription?
13, I think. The answer.
Let's call it $15. So that's what? 3 million.
3 million people. 3 million people could be watching The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
For the amount of money that Elon Musk is giving to Donald
and
Trump.
Grand Blue, apparently.
Really? Oh, yeah, wait. I feel like you said this before.
I have, yeah, because I wanted to watch it. And the only place I could find it was other than those obvious legal anime sites. But yeah, it's on Disney Plus.
So weird. Like,
Yeah.
I remember Netflix was getting into the anime game, like Komi and stuff.
Right, yeah. When's Comey coming back?
I don't know, man.
I find it lame if they left it off just there.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it either.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I saw an article today about My Hero.
About how it's ending soon.
No, there's like a hiatus or something. See
Really?
if I can find it again. Yeah, but I didn't quite understand it because it said but because the article was talking about the Olympics. And it made it seem like it was getting delayed because of that or something. It was a really bad article.
Yeah, that's odd.
But it straight up spoils what I imagine happens the episode that comes out today. The spoiler
Oh, yeah.
the spoiler that we've known about for a very long time.
Yeah. I figured.
The thing
No, I have to watch tonight. Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, but the article just it doesn't blatantly say what happens. But like it wouldn't take a genius to read it and figure out what it was.
Yeah.
But the episode, but like the article, I was thinking it was like not Game Rant, some like weird gaming journalism, quote unquote journalism thing, which is weird because it's anime. But it was definitely game something. But it's like the article was just like My Hero Academia gets like unexpected delay or something. And it was posted at like noon o'clock.
Wow, how old are you? 50? Get out of here,
man.
Fanning. Noon o'clock.
Noon o'clock. But like I thought it was like today's episode was gonna get delayed. Maybe it is. I don't think it's today's, but it just it doesn't say anything about it. It makes it seem like it'd be today's episode that got delayed. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And so any normal person would be like, "Oh, I was planning on watching that today. I wonder what happened." And then it's just like talks about what happened during the episode. And like that's why we got to be careful out there.
Right.
The weird little articles that appear on the side of like Android phones.
Yeah, when you're trying to Google something.
Yeah. And it's like, no, here's a bunch of articles, and mine are always about like anime and Weezer.
Yeah, and
Which
Weezer.
I mean, fitting. But I do get a lot of basically anything Weezer related. I always get.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
I actually had something sort of Weezer planned here.
Oh, okay.
It's a little game.
Oh, okay.
Because you're a Weezer fan.
I'm a Weezer fan.
A pretty big Weezer fan from what I know. At least compared to the rest of us.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to know if you can guess Weezer's top 5 songs on Spotify by plays.
Top 5 songs on Spotify by plays. So like
Yep.
you go to Weezer, and this is the first song, 5 songs.
First 5 songs, yep. Because when you go on when you click on a certain artist's profile, it shows you the top 5 right there.
Okay.
Now I'll give you 3 strikes for this.
Oh, 3 strikes?
Yeah, 3 strikes.
Oh, shit. Do I need to do them in order or just any of the top 5?
Any of the top 5, you don't need to be in order.
Any of the top 5. Okay. Island in the Sun, I think should be number 1.
Yep, that's number 1 with 790 million.
Yeah. Dude, that's the only confident one I have. I imagine Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly, number 3 with 410 million.
All right. There's gonna be like one just like on some weird album. Unless they're Undone.
Yeah, number 5 with
Okay.
175 million. So you got 1, 3, and 5.
1, 3, and 5. Ah, shit. Do I just try to guess that they're all on Blue Album? I feel like that might be.
I'll tell you after one strike.
After one strike. Okay. Say it ain't so.
That's number 2 with 504 million plays.
So what am I missing? 3?
You're missing 4. Number 3
Okay.
was Buddy Holly.
Let's see. I guess I just got to keep doing. I'm just gonna keep doing Blue Album until until it fails me.
Fair.
Shit. Am I blanking?
So you already said Say It Ain't So. You said Buddy Holly and you said Undone.
Say it ain't so. My name is Jonas.
Nope. This number 4 is on. Do they have a Black album? Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's on that album.
Oh, what's it called? I don't. If I get close, does it count? I don't remember the name.
Maybe. Keep in mind, I don't know Weezer that much, so.
Yeah. I know I think there's one that has something to do with zombies. It's like zombie something.
Is that your official guess?
Yes.
No. Strike 2.
Shit. It's on.
I give you.
Black.
Do you want to give like a really obvious hint, or you still want to just try to guess it off of it's on the Black album?
The only other song that I can really name by name off of Black is "Don't Knock the Hustle."
It's not that. It's Beverly Hills with 260 million.
What? Wait. Beverly Hills?
Beverly Hills, yeah.
Beverly Hills is on Black.
Yeah.
What?
Black and white album come with all 4 of them up front, right?
Oh,
did I mess up?
there is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the albums now.
Yeah, I think that one's called like that's what. Yeah, because there is Weezer Black album.
It's called Make Believe.
Oh, dude,
What do you got in it?
Dude, honestly, probably.
Dang, my bad. I really should just look at the albums, not just guess on the picture.
Okay, to be fair, you saw a Weezer album and it was a color.
Yeah, because I know they do that sometimes.
Typically, that's how it works.
I do understand the confusion now since Make Believe came out in 2005 and Black Album came out in 2019.
Honestly, I can take a little bit of blame here. I should have, because I was genuine. You said Black Album, and I'm like, what? There's no way one of the top 5 songs is from the Black Album.
Right.
I should have known. Yeah, Beverly Hills is one of because Beverly Hills is one of the most popular ones, and I know
it's one of those. Sorry, go ahead.
Hills, and I know it's not on Blue.
Right.
That's really funny, actually.
Dang, I messed up the game. I worked so hard on that. Should have just looked up what the name was before we even started, so I knew ahead of time. Dang.
What it was.
What are the chances they have 2 albums that's just those 4 black and white? I would think that twice.
The actual Black Album cover, they're like covered in like ink and stuff. If I don't remember correctly.
Oh yeah, I guess still just the four of them. It's all black.
That is.
Why would they do that?
It is complete. Or why wouldn't have they called it black back then?
Right.
Because that's when they were doing. Because they have like it's like they have like what? Blue, green, red, black, white. Then the 4 different seasons albums.
Yeah.
And then Make Believe. And then they have what's the other ones? I'm such a fake Weezer fan. There's one that's just a guy's name. It's like Randy, I think.
Hold on, let me pull it up again.
Reggie?
Pinkerton, Make Believe, Weezer.
Oh, Pinkerton! How did I forget Pinkerton? Jeez. El Scorcho.
Okay, Human, Pacific Daydream.
Okay, Human.
Hurley. Another
right?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a picture of some guy.
That's a guy. I forget who that is exactly, but that is
Hurley, apparently.
Yeah, it's him, man. Don't knock the hustle.
Hey, 4 out of 5 isn't bad, and it would have been 5 out of 5 if we got our information correct.
Hey,
congratulations, you're a real Weezer fan.
What was your was your obvious hint gonna be saying "gimme, gimme"?
No, I was gonna say it's a place.
Oh yeah. Oh, that would have really.
No,
that actually would have really confused me.
Really? Do they have a lot of popular songs that's just the name of a place?
No, because I don't think there's a name of a place on the Black Album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so that really would have thrown you for a loop.
Oh, actually, California Snow, living in LA. Okay, maybe I could have gotten it.
Wrong, but you would have gotten something.
Zombie Bastards is the song I thought first.
Oh, okay. And was that on Black Album?
Zombie Bastards, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Damn, was that a music quiz on the podcast that someone got the right answers to?
It was, yeah, surprisingly.
Wow, we made it, gamers.
We evolved so much. All we had to do was kick one of them off.
What were you saying?
I was wondering if we should talk about Choo Choo Train. Because that was kind of something we were doing for a while. Was after D&D, we'd watch Train to the End of the World. But we never talked about it here.
Oh, true.
And it ended like a couple weeks ago, so I wonder if maybe we should talk about it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, Train to the End of the World.
Yeah.
I hate when I give something a different name and then I forget the actual name of it.
Married Couple. Which, to be fair, that is like half of it now that I think about it. So I guess that's not that bad.
Yeah, when anime titles make their names like 20 words, you can't be saying the whole thing.
Or just fully Japanese and the English one doesn't make sense.
Oh, yeah. No,
so now we have deer anime and wrestling anime.
Yeah, God.
But yeah, Choo Choo Train.
Choo Choo Train.
What a trip that was.
That was so weird. Have you know? There's like a trend of weird anime.
It kind of is now, yeah.
Because I was thinking about like how Vending Machine was like one of the weirdest time I got reincarnated as a vending machine. Again, I don't know the actual name. We just call it Vending Machine. Rob watched. I showed Rob that one. But that was weird. That was just like conceptually weird.
Yeah.
And then you have Choo Choo Train, which is like the premise isn't super weird for like anime, I guess.
Yeah, no. Cute girls go on a train to the opposite side of Japan.
Yeah, it's cute girls do cute things.
Post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah, basically. There are weird.
The problem is the episodes.
They're just they're weirder. They're just so random, and it does a really good job at not being like XD so random.
Yeah, not necessarily. The randomness really came from like the speed of it. It would go so fast.
Yeah, you like didn't have time to That's funny, Ragdoll. Because I remember at the beginning when you saw like how many stops there were, because they just the guy gives them a map that they ignore of every single
Right.
stop, and you're wondering
But you
like
find
how is this gonna? You find out that it's that it's like accurate, but it's like how are they gonna get to this many stops in 12 episodes? And sometimes they just like they literally never stop. Like
no, yeah,
like the weird humanoid goat things, or rams,
that
or
was
whatever
really
they
funny.
were. And you don't even have they just all start chasing the train, and in a weirdly like anime characters doing the most reasonable thing for once. They just they just keep going.
They just booked it in their train.
But and they don't even. What happened after that? Was it the zombies after that one, or was it the tiny people? Forget.
Oh, I honestly don't remember. I think it might have been tiny people because there was
Yeah.
a fight before the zombie one.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was after that montage.
Oh yeah, zombies was after like the main one of the main girl. I guess you could say she's the main one.
Yeah,
Kind of.
she got into another argument with the rest of them and ran off. And every episode did, especially in like after the first few episodes, I think like the first few episodes were sort of regular paced, I feel. But every single one after that, I was like, I feel like that was only 5 minutes. How is it done already?
Oh, yeah, especially you can dual wield. Since when can you dual wield in this game? Holy
Game
shit.
changer.
Anyway, yeah, after that one, especially the one where it was like an anime, it was like based on a manga they were reading.
Yeah, that one.
That whole story from like beginning, like establishing the problem to them finding a solution to the solution backfiring. That happened in less than an episode.
Yeah.
And it was, I remember feeling like genuinely anxious because of how fast it was going.
This doesn't help with how fast they always talk as well. So that made it seem like it was going by even faster, just how fast all the characters talked for whatever reason.
Do you think there was like anything to her? Do you think it was, was this an artistic decision, or do you think it was just like a cut for time thing?
I think it was a vision. I think they just wanted to go balls to the wall. Like, no, this is 100 miles per hour. That's what we're going for here. Because I don't think there was anything that implied any sort of time crunch, I don't think. Because it was still good to watch. It was still a good show.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like maybe because it was like manga and you just like breeze through that shit really fast.
Maybe.
So, like panels. I don't know. You can look deeper into it. Maybe there's a reason for it. And then it kind of slowed. And then the ending was pretty normally paced, I'd say.
Yeah, it was.
For the most part. Dustin, I need you to take, let's say the core friend group. The core 5.
Core friend. Yep.
So me, you, Rob, Fanning, and Georgia.
Okay.
I need you to assign each of us one of the characters from the show.
Okay.
Not included. Not the 5th one being the one that was gone, not the dog.
Okay. I was going to do that anyways. The one that was away was Robert, because he always travels.
He does always travel. Also, it would make sense for him to be put in a situation. Of course, it would be him.
The one who's traveling somewhere when the end of the world happens.
And is randomly told to cause the end of the world.
Yeah.
It would definitely be him. I agree. Honestly, that's all I wanted to hear. But if you want to keep going.
I think Fanning is the one with black hair and a bob cut. I don't want to say goth one because she wasn't goth at all, but Smart one. Because I feel like Fanning would also be the one to know a bunch of stuff.
Bunch of random things.
Yeah. I seemingly know how to get us involved.
Be the
Or
one
how-
at least the one to be like skeptical enough.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
not, when
definitely.
because of the mushroom thing when they were getting
Right.
yeah. Okay.
And you'll be the Gyaru, the blonde one.
Yeah.
Because they're always arguing.
What? Because her skin's tan? Oh, never mind.
No, because they're always arguing. I feel like you two would be arguing a bunch. Georgie's the one that always had a level head. The one that was always like the cool head prevails kind of girl.
Who also has a bow.
Who also had a bow, yes.
Like Georgia has a bow. And so you're the main one?
Yeah, I'm the main one trying to save Robert.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because
I was gonna go save Robert, and then
You
you're like,
said-
"Wait, we go."
you said
Sorry,
something mean to Robert.
And he left.
And then he left. Oh my god. Wait, this works really well.
Yeah, it's perfect. And then I'm about to leave my own. You're like, "Where are you guys doing?" I'm like, "I'm gonna go get Robert. You guys didn't ask, so I'm heading out."
And we're like, no, we're going right now. We're all hopping on the train, like, dude, you didn't even add gamers, so you were leaving.
And then I just accidentally fill up the train with a fruit that I don't like, and I don't even know why I did that. I feel like that was a really underrated joke.
That she didn't
From,
like it.
The first or second episode, I think it was. Because they're like, "Why didn't you bring any food? You don't have any food with you." I was like, "I have food. I got plenty of it. I brought like a whole bunch of bitter melon." It's like, "I thought you didn't like bitter melon." It's like, I don't. Why did I do that? This is a joke that makes absolutely zero sense. But it's still fun. Imagine being like so frazzled and like you have to leave right now that you somehow accidentally fill all your food with stuff. Like, imagine if you were leaving to save Robert and you just brought like an entire crate of chocolate bars.
Chocolate bar.
You're just like, why did I do that?
It's like, you're like, bring you like chocolate? I'm like, why did I bring, I didn't eat chocolate. That is kind of insane. And then the conductor guy.
That's Zach.
So he like occasionally snaps back to reality just long enough.
The bad guys did some sort of surgery on him. I think they call it like wibbly wobbly or whatever.
Yeah, something weird.
And he would just be all you could say was choo 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 choo. Except for like 5 seconds out of the day when he wore his hat where he could speak normally. So he set up with the main character a way to talk in Morse code, which also didn't make much sense because he would like bang his hammer on the rail, and they would be on like the opposite side of Japan, somehow still communicating with each other.
Not even opposite side of Japan, opposite side of like an incredibly expanded Japan.
Yeah. Also, the rail broke at one point, so I still don't understand how they were.
How he did it.
The rail broke like the second episode. It was a clear cut in the middle of it. But yeah, they would be talking. They'd be asking him a question, and he would be like almost refusing to actually answer the question at hand. And it kind of like that thing where he's answering a question that nobody's asking.
Yeah.
And then once he starts to get somewhere, he'll go boo, 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 boo.
Which is
We lost him. we got nothing out of him. You think that's a bit that would get pretty tiring immediately? But no, it was funny every time.
If I ran like that in D&D, y'all be pissed at me.
Fair, yeah. I don't want to imagine what Fanning's reaction would be if you had a character like that.
Oh God.
Fanning and Robert would just lose their minds if
would
they had
hate
to
it.
deal with a character like that. See, Georgia and I would be all about it.
Yeah. There's definitely a dude.
That's kind of a coin flip.
A little bit.
I don't know how he would feel with that. I can see him being like, no, that's my favorite character. But I don't think I could totally see him being like getting really annoyed by it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about somebody else. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the end of me fanning. Who I'm pretty sure.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think this is the death of me. I don't think I'm gonna make it out of this combat every session.
Every single combat.
Every single time. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Come on. I don't know what to do, man.
What do you think the chances are Robert watched this?
What are the odds that Rob watches this? That's a good question because he's got the time, right?
He kind of has the time, yeah.
He's got the time, but the first thing we talked about was TF2. But then we went.
Right.
I think if he makes it past the TF2 part, I think he watches the whole thing.
So you think he's even clicking on it? You think he's watching it?
I think he's clicking on it.
Okay.
Bare minimum. Why do you ask?
Robert, if you're still watching, can you skip ahead like a minute or so, maybe like 50 seconds? Because I'm talking to Matt about something that I don't want you to know about. So just do me a favor, be a good friend, and just don't listen to this part. Okay, thank you, buddy.
All right, yeah.
Matt, can you get those nat 20s to me at some point?
Oh, you just want them? Yeah. I found out.
Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
because obviously, yeah, because Roll20 did that new thing where I can just like inject a certain number of 20s to happen for a person.
No, I'm. You remember how I'm trying to keep track of all the nat 20s in the campaign?
Oh yeah,
I've been waiting for yours.
Oh, I forgot. I can do that.
I've been meaning to ask you a couple of times too, but it's like there's always someone right there.
Oh yeah,
So
no
I'd
one
rather
else
just stay in
doing
person.
that, huh?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
And hopefully that was less than a minute. Thank you, Robert, for skipping ahead. I appreciate it.
I hope Rob can understand what's happening in D&D based on the gifs everyone's posting.
Yeah. Because obviously since Robert's in Europe, he can't be doing D&D with us.
They don't allow
He'd be
that in
up at like, yeah, they made it illegal. The Satanic Panic won over there. But no, it'd be like 2 or 3 a.m. whatever for him every night. So every week, I mean, so he wouldn't be able to do D&D with us. So we decided almost immediately to just post gifts that mean absolutely nothing to what's going on in the session. For the sole purpose of just confusing Robert. You know, typically when we post a GIF, it'll be after something happens, and they'll say, "Oh, this character when this happened."
Yeah,
but I've kind of started a theme where I'll just say, "This character when the,"
and then just some random GIF.
Yeah, they're sometimes loosely related. They're more related to jokes we tell that have nothing to do with the campaign than actually being related to something that happened.
Yeah, he's not gonna know.
I hope Robert just comes in with all the confidence in the world and be like, no, I know, I can tell exactly what happened based on these gifts. I just want him to ramble just what he thinks happened.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he's not listening to this part. Dang it.
I can say something.
Spoil it. What can you say?
Not gonna spoil and know what's happening.
Right.
During D&D. But when he comes
that would
back,
be one reason he watches this.
Oh, I mean, to see if we spoil D&D.
Yeah.
The thing is, regardless of what happens and what I have planned for this little little side quest while Rob's gone.
Yeah.
Is that I'm making it very clear, and I'll reiterate this, that no one is allowed to talk to him, to tell him anything about what has happened these few weeks that he's gone. And based on where he's gonna be when he comes back, that combined with the fact that we're not going to be able to tell him anything, he is going to be so upset about it. It's going to
be very annoyed.
He's going to be so annoyed. And I am so ready.
I'm going to roll real quick.
Gonna roll real quick? All right, man.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You're good. No, he's going to be really, really annoyed. And I know I have a lot of faith that everyone will maintain it. Especially because
keep it going.
Especially because it's Rob.
Right.
If there's one thing we can all unify under, is that everyone messing with one of us is very funny.
Yes.
So I think we're
just the one thing that unifies any male dominant friend group.
Yeah, just randomly messing with one of them.
It just depends on who it is that day.
Isn't it great? Isn't it a beautiful thing? Okay, it's my turn.
Okay.
Damn. So how about
does this count as our weekly mood day chat?
Does this count as the yeah, it does.
Okay, perfect.
The abridged version.
Should we discuss how Georgie's back?
He couldn't stay away.
He had to go into his own channel in our Discord server.
Roll. I think it's just a fixed thing for him.
Yeah. He knows he couldn't stay away. He knows he likes it.
He knows he likes it.
Let's see who you get.
Oh yeah.
It's just they has a scratch.
Speaking of anime, are you? No, wait. No, that's the friend. Right?
Oh yeah, it is. It's the friend.
That's the friend. That's not the main one.
Actually, is that even a friend? It might be a background character.
Remember. What anime are you watching this season?
What am I watching this season?
And I'll see if any even line up. I mean, I'm pretty sure most of them, a good amount of them do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have a good amount of the lineup. Well, I'm continuing My Hero still because that's going through the season.
Yep.
I'm watching Dear Anime with you, obviously.
Of course.
I'm also watching Elisa Hides Her Feelings in Russian.
Mm-hmm.
Which so far seems like great.
Good morning, my brother.
My brother.
My brother.
Did you just a Kaizen reference? Couldn't believe it.
Wait, what they did?
Yeah, there's a character in Jujutsu Kaisen who also says my brother.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. It's the guy you probably know. That you've seen in the games and stuff. And it's not big. He literally, I tried to look up a compilation of it because I thought he said it that many times for a compilation. He apparently only said it once. But it's that big Jat guy with the scar in his eye.
Oh, the clapping guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he does say that, doesn't he?
Yeah, I thought what he says a lot is my besto friendo.
Yeah, that's how I know him.
But at one point he calls him brother.
Brother, good morning. It was funny because I saw that clip on Twitter.
Oh, no kidding.
Because
I thought I was like, oh, that's going everywhere on Twitter.
And I'm like, oh, what's this Degen?
Yep.
Where's the Degen shit going on? And that was immediately like, all right, what anime is this? So I know to avoid it. And it's like she hides her feeling in Russian. I'm like, oh shit, I'm already watching that.
I'm stuck in there.
Good morning, my brother.
My brother.
Yeah, spoiled for episode 2. I think it was episode 2, right?
Yeah, it was episode 2. Yeah,
That's insane.
yeah. That she's her sister. Yeah,
Yeah,
his sister. I mean,
I was really confused because I didn't recognize that they were the same character.
so did I, because they changed so much. Like it seems like they changed the look a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's just
Throw us
because.
off.
Yeah, and I mean they talk about that later on, how like at some point like she changes her hair when they're walking around the mall to like keep up the appearance of it.
Right.
But then when they put the name, they were like his actual sister. I'm like, oh wait, is that the person? So I looked up the character on my anime list to see if it was the same character.
You had to look up the name again.
Yeah, I'm not good with anime names.
Yeah.
I should say Japanese names, but whatever.
I'm not good with anime names.
I'm sure if
And
I
I didn't
met,
even flinch when you said it.
I'm sure if I met a Japanese person, I'd be able to remember their name better than anime.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think it might specifically be, or I'm just saying anime when I mean Japanese. That's also an option. But it feels so bad. It's so like she did, because like the end of like the most recent episode, she's like, "Wait, why are they getting off at the same stop?" And I'm like, "Oh, poor thing. She's gonna overthink the hell out of that."
Yeah, she has no idea. Well, you said most recent episode. Did you not watch episode 3 yet?
Oh wait, maybe I. No, I did watch episode 3. I did.
Oh, okay, yeah, because episode 3 ends differently.
I forgot. Yeah, that's the other
Which
character.
we find out, again, spoiler alert, but the Russian girl's sister knows the main character from when they were younger. And he's the reason he knows Russian. The second she pulled out that little pendant thing or whatever, I was like, oh, no way.
Because I thought it was her.
Can't be doing that.
I thought it was like gonna be one of those things where like it was, what's her name? Not Ayla.
Elisa?
Elisa? I don't know.
It's where they say Elisa, but it's spelled like Aaliyah, A-L-Y-A.
Yeah, and that's also like a nickname. So it's not even the actual.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was gonna be one of those things where like anime character changes their hair color so no one can recognize them.
Oh, right.
I thought so. I was like, oh, when she was like, oh, the friend I used to have. I was like, oh, it's just her. She just doesn't recognize him because all anime boys look the same, and she changed her hair color, which is the only way to distinctly tell the difference between characters. But no, they got me. They got me, bro.
Yeah, I'm watching that.
It's like
I'm watching. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say that the anime is like I was like, oh, a romance anime between two people. Two characters.
Not in 2024.
Surely this will not turn into a harem. Oh no!
Not again.
Harem-chan, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm watching that. I'm also watching Oshinoko, the second season.
Oh yeah.
I still need to watch the third episode. From what I remember from the manga, it's not gonna be like as super dramatic as the first season, but it's still gonna be really good for other reasons that I won't say.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the funny thing about, I was worried about reading a manga. It's like, great, now I'm gonna watch it. I'm like, not gonna care. I already know what happens. I kind of don't.
You forget, or is it like
I forget like specifics. Like I remember vaguely how everything goes in this part.
Yeah.
But I couldn't really give you like specifics.
Like a breakdown of
like yeah. Like I forgot that the mangaka from the first season was friends with the mangaka from this season. I totally forgot she was even involved.
Oh yeah.
And she came out like, oh yeah, she's like her extrovert to help her out. Forgot about that. I also got the editor just gets totally bullied. Like that, almost forced to quit.
He's like, I did my job. I'm good.
It's like I did read it. I tried my best.
The one thing I maybe I knew I already had thought this about Oshinoko, but I just remembered because I think thinking about the two characters, the two main characters,
Ruby and Aqua, yeah.
Yeah, they're on very different journeys.
They are, yeah.
One's just living in an idol anime.
Right.
Ruby just wants to be an idol and sing songs with her friends, and then Aqua is like, I'm going to find this man and I am going probably to kill him. Gonna find whoever killed his mom.
Kill the man who killed my mom, yep. And to do that, I have to be an actor.
The whole time he's like, everyone's like, do you even like acting? He's like, no. Then why are you here? It's like, I have reasons.
Don't worry about it.
It's a long, you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. It's a long story. What how far in the manga is it till Ruby actually becomes relevant? Because so far it seems like one twin is getting after the play or whatever.
I think so, yeah. But yeah, right. It's kind of like Aqua's getting all the attention.
I mean, it makes sense. He has the more like actual story, I guess.
Yeah.
But the whole time I'm just like, damn, one twin's getting a lot more screen time.
Yeah.
And I don't
try not to spoil anything.
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry. Good. After this arc is when it starts to get real good.
Oh yeah.
I feel like this is kind of when everything ramps up.
This is like the setup to the big shit.
Yeah.
I really like it.
You were saying?
Oh, I was gonna say something about like, I don't think there's a single character in this. I don't think there's a single interaction in the show that passes the Bechdel test. Because it's like every time Ruby's on screen, she's talking about her brother.
Yeah.
or Kana's talking about, or really any of them. They're pretty much always talking.
They were all talking about Aqua.
Yeah.
What anime does pass the Bechdel test?
Shit, you think for a medium with so many female
so much woman and so few men. And it can't, we discussed the harems already. Literally outnumbered, you think.
Yeah. Harem is not good. Not good for Bechdel fans. Can I? What's the Bechdel test? It's
two women have to a scene with just two women.
Two named female characters.
Yep.
Have to have a conversation about something other than a man.
Yes.
Shit. I mean, if you've ever seen the list of movies that actually pass it or don't, it's kind of insane.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a super jet. It's not like a hard, like a very damning thing if you don't.
No, this is the fun thing to look out for, more or less.
Yeah, it's kind of. I think more of the reason for its the existence of it is to show like how many movies, not like on an individual basis, but more of like how many movies don't pass this very simple thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you're not really supposed to look at it down to the individual, but it is kind of fun.
It's kind of thing just to look out for how women are typically used in movies.
Yeah,
it's like when you look out for that. It's like, wow, you really just can't do that one simple thing.
Oh God, it's got to be like a.
I'm trying to think of like the most degenerate anime ever. And it's like that passes the Bechdel test.
Honestly, trying to think of. Bocchi clears it, easy.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Yeah.
When you only have a handful of guys, yeah.
Is there a male character in Bocchi other than the dad?
The dude from the manager of the band. Or was he a manager or did he in the band? He looked super scary, but then when they got to know him, he was like all like happy and stuff.
The manager of the band?
He was the manager of the adult band, I think.
Oh, that guy. Oh,
yeah, that guy.
Yeah. So there's two.
Yeah, that counts as a handful, I think.
Yeah, Bocchi's my first. If I had to pick one, Bocchi's the first one that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm thinking like, okay, well, how many animes are all the girls just like super gay? Because I think that's all that solves it pretty easy.
Does My Hero pass it?
Does My Hero pass it? Probably.
You'd hope so.
My first guess is, what's the dragon hero? She's like number 11.
The Dragon Lady?
Yeah, Dragon Lady. Yeah. Like, I'm sure there's scenes of her, Uraraka, Sue, and then the one of the upperclassmen.
Oil lady.
Yeah. They've interacted enough to where I'm sure.
Maybe.
Because that's a grouping.
Does it count as passing the Bechdel test if they're discussing like a raid, but the raid was to stop that guy with the bird mask?
I don't think so. I don't think that passes. Because it doesn't need to be like speaking fondly of a man.
No, it can't be discussing a guy.
At all, yeah. I don't believe so.
Makes you wonder.
Makes you wonder. It is hard to think of, just like on the top.
Yeah. Especially since the animation is a huge genre, so.
Oh, yeah. And I'm like, all right, maybe at some point in like the first season of Attack on Titan, maybe happenstance. I can tell you Mikasa is not part of that conversation. She's like the enemy of the Bechdel test.
Yeah, because she refuses to talk.
She refuses to talk about anything other than a man. The whole anime. Edit. That's all she says.
I really don't know if.
I don't know. I don't think so.
But I think you're right in the fact that you just have to watch the first season. If it doesn't happen in the first season, it definitely doesn't happen later on.
God, no. Because after that, it's all, what is everyone talking about but Eren?
Yeah. If there was a male version of the Bechdel test, they would fail. Because they're just talking about Eren every time.
Not because, for any sexist reason, Eren is just kind of the most important thing going on at the moment.
He kind of runs everything.
He's kind of in everyone's head. Literally.
Yeah.
Like, maybe at some point. No. Yeah, no, I don't think any season of Attack on. I think the first season's a stretch.
Well, there might be talks between Ymir and what we know is Historia at the time, Krista.
Maybe. I'm trying to think. I was thinking about.
I mean, does the conversation between them of like deciding to stay in the core count?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Unless they're like, but what about if Ryan? What would Reiner do? Yeah, but guys, what if we leave Reiner? He has such a good KD that will never go down.
We'll never get ruined.
I like making fun of Reiner. It's just fun. It's just really funny to me how he goes from like he's like the embodiment of the boss becomes a playable character.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I was watching it for the first time and I was keeping notes to show you. And I literally wrote like, yo, this Reiner guy is kind of cool. We should give him a Titan.
And then immediately I was oh shit.
And I was like, oh, they did. He's gonna be goated. And then poor guy. To be fair, like every Titan started to be able to do what he could.
Kind of, yeah. They always kind of got really tough.
Yeah, and like apparently, like, oh, Eren can also just fucking armor up now because Annie could also like armor. Like, what does he do? What does he do that's special?
Seems like everyone's the armor titan these days.
Yeah.
The Colossal Titan just like blows steam, which is kind of armor for him.
No one can get close to him because of it. Yeah. He kind of did get I guess he got. I mean, I don't know if there was ever any like lore on why certain people got certain Titans, because especially it was kind of like a timing thing. I think. It was like kind of whoever's the best fit at the time after the 13 years or whatever.
Yeah, that is what it was. This like, oh, you seem perfect for the armored Titan. You seem perfect for Titan.
Yeah. But I think he got kind of the short end of the stick in terms of which one he got. I mean, I guess they had to. I mean, I don't think there's anything about the female Titan needing to be a, because the whole point of maybe I'm wrong. I thought the whole point of it being called a female Titan was because she could summon the regular ones, so she was kind of like a queen kind of thing.
Oh, maybe. I never thought of that.
Because she could scream and summon all of the regular Titans.
Right.
I don't know if, like, biologically speaking, something they need for that to work. There's just a weird condition on that one. I remember I was talking to George the other day about Attack on Titan and how, like, I know that the like explanation for why Falco's Jaw Titan can fly.
What was the explanation again?
Because he was made. I think what they said was like he was made a Titan through Zeke's spinal fluid. So he's like, or maybe I just made this up and I thought that was my explanation for it. But I remember, I feel like I remember them in the show saying at some point like it was Zeke's spinal fluid. So he's like he got a little bit of beast in him, and that's why he could fly. But I'm wondering if I made that up.
I didn't even think of that. Yeah, he's the Jaw Titan.
Yeah. Well, remember when remember when they fly up and Annie's just like as equally confused? She's like, I guess he can fly. My actual headcanon is that because his name is Falco.
Okay, hold on. You're blowing my mind right now.
Oh, what, did you not realize?
I totally forgot. Yeah, he's the Jaw Titan. He shouldn't be able to do that.
Why can he fly? Mike, that's... Yeah, see if I made that whole Beast Titan shit up. I may have really just made that up.
Yeah, I think I don't think they said that, because I just remember he flew in. They all said, wait, what are you guys doing here? And he was like, he decided flying, so I came with him, or something like that. So who's the Beast Titan then? Does Zeke never give it up then?
No.
No, because he just got absorbed by Aaron.
Yeah, he got absorbed by Aaron, and then he popped his head out for 2 seconds, and it was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, Levi, crazy situation we found ourselves in, huh?" And then Levi
Go
takes
ahead.
Levi takes no time. For a second there, I was like, "Oh, maybe Levi will just be like, you know what, fuck, you're not worth it," and leave him.
Right.
But no, he's like, he does not. Levi is frame one. Frame one kills him.
I still can't get over it. That makes... Yeah, he shouldn't be flying.
Why is that his power?
I literally can't get over that now. There's no reason for him to be flying.
Did you look it up?
Other than the fact his name is Falco. Oh, no, I didn't. Sorry. I didn't realize you actually mentioned me.
Why can Falco fly? Is it going to immediately?
The ability of Falco's Jaw Titan to fly and attack as a result of inheriting some characteristics of the Beast Titan. When Falco consumes Zeke's spinal fluid, and later ate Porco to inherit the Jaw Titan.
Oh. Maybe I heard it somewhere then.
Maybe, because I feel like there wouldn't even been time for him to have that conversation.
Yeah. Maybe it's like a manga thing, or maybe it's just like or it's like that's just like the best reasoning that the community came up with or something.
Yeah.
That means you could cross. It means you can do some. He's not even moving, and he somehow won that fight. Yeah, I guess that means you can kind of experiment. Oh, I kind of like that though.
Yeah.
That the Titans are just kind of like they kind of act like how actual like biology kind of does.
Like kind of mixed up.
Yeah, where it's just like there's nothing that's like guaranteed. It's not like someone goes to a fantasy world and the magic system is like a video game, and there's like hard set rules. Like it's almost a little bit more real. It's a little bit, yeah. It's like a little bit more realistic. It's like because in biology, there's not like hard set rules.
Yeah,
or like there's always acceptance in science.
I see someone bringing something up here. The female Titan got the scream from the beast in the crystallization thing from the Warhammer.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, so why is the female Titan called the female Titan then? That throws my guess out of the water. Because that's some Beast Titan thing.
Yeah, because I was thinking, did the female Titan? Yeah, the Beast Titan did. But I guess the female Titan did. Why is female? This is just what the episode is now. It's just us Googling stuff. Titan. Oh, okay, never mind. I typed in why is female Titan. I thought what the first option was, why is female Titan so good? But instead it says, why is Attack on Titan so good? Why is female Titan a thing?
Why abilities of female Titan, maybe? Why is the female Titan female?
The female Titan was passed down through various noble families. Oh no. What if the female Titan was inherited by a male?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that might answer the question. Or that might lead to the right discussion.
Which are wielded by female characters. It is likely if the power of the female Titan was inherited by a man, the Titan form would not have male features.
Oh. This is funny. Huh.
Top answer on a Reddit thread. Ymir's ovaries had to go somewhere when she split in 9.
You know what? What is that, Reddit?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, random Redditor, you got a good point.
Okay, it seems like there is no reason.
It's just
People are just or at least no stated reason. People were just saying like, I don't know, he probably just wanted a female Titan.
Yeah. Or maybe to hint that it's Annie.
Yeah. Someone's theory is that it's not the name. It's just the best way to describe it. I feel like that doesn't make much sense. I always find it convenient that like all the people on the island somehow guess the name correct of each Titan.
True, actually, yeah.
Because when I first saw the Beast Titan, I was like, yo, look at that Beast Titan over there. It's like, oh no, yeah, that's what they call it over there too.
Like, why is it's like they're like, oh my god, it's the Colossal Titan. They're like, what? The Colossal Titan. Oh, you mean the really, 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 really big Titan? Oh, that's what we call him over here.
Yeah.
It's like those clips of like the British person being like, oh, you call it a pack of crisps. You don't call it, you know, crispy skiddly doos or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's the Beast Titan, or like, oh my god, it's the animal. Like, wait a minute. Guy, oh my god, it's the Monkey Titan. Guy who's never seen it be anything other than a monkey.
Yeah.
Guys, there are so many Titans. They just keep. Yeah, why did they just? Okay, so in theory, they have the people have like seen different versions. No, they haven't. They haven't seen different versions of Beast Titan. Because
What do you mean?
No, because they didn't even know that the different types existed in the show.
The people. No, not early on.
Yeah, because they were surprised when the Colossal Titan was there.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking for a second, they were like, damn, every beast. Yeah, okay, because there would be no way of them knowing that the Beast Titan was like different animals every time.
Yeah.
They probably would just be like, oh my god, it's the Whale Titan, which has, really works out well that the Beast Titan during the show is the one that's, the most human like.
Yeah.
He wasn't like a whale or something. He wasn't the whale or something. How do you explain?
See, that would be weird if they decided to name it when it was a whale. It's like, oh, the Whale Titan. We're just going to call it that forever now.
Yeah.
Why do you call it the Whale Titan? That's clearly a monkey. Well, you see, it used to be a whale.
No, that was complete. Hey, have you ever seen the whale and the monkey in the same place? I haven't. They might be the same Titan.
Which is weird that apparently actually used to be a whale.
Yeah, because I didn't know that in the opening until I think you explained it to me. That's what all the different animals are.
Yeah, all those animals are previous what the beast was. Whale has to be the worst one, right?
Because can it breathe?
Well, it can breathe, but you can only like swim in water.
Yeah.
And the beast, all the Titans are pretty sure like mostly fought on land.
Unless it's like a Kyogre situation, like a Pokemon situation.
Right.
Where they just kind of float above the ground. But like, what do you do? Because Zeke's whole thing was that he played baseball. So he could throw rocks like crazy. What does the whale do? Is it like Flapjack? Like all the Titans can just live inside the whale's mouth?
Maybe.
That's how they infiltrate. That was their original plan. They were going to infiltrate through the water. They're like, all right, everyone in the whale.
We got bull, we got a snake, we have a bunny.
They all get in the whale and they're like, wait, isn't eating Titans like a thing? Oh, no. Oh, God. What a
The founding Titan is just a whale. Ram, monkey, rat.
The rat. Was he a giant rat or was he like rat sized?
Giant rat. Falcon Titan.
There should
That's
be a
just
small.
Falco.
There should be a small Titan.
Small Titan.
Yeah. Like an ant, right? Like, you know how ants can like they lift like 100, they're like super strong, but only like relative to how small they are. I want the tiny Titan. Yeah, that's what we did. Actually, that's a great name. I think the tiny Titan should be like small, like a small, like a not like super Titan, not like gray matter from like Ben 10. They should just be
Sure.
like the size is like a guy, right? Call him Rob sized. How about
Dude.
that?
Yeah, Rob sized.
Oh, imagine if there was a tiny Titan and we looked up his height and it was the exact height as Rob. He'd be so mad. Yeah, let's say there's actually let's go a little short, maybe like 4 feet tall, right?
Sure.
But he just has like super strength and can like do like One Punch Man type stuff, like pretty
Yeah.
unassuming. Dude, do you have a Titan that you would like to have? Maybe minus the only living 13 years thing.
Like of the ones that exist.
Of the not, I guess minus founding Titan, because that'd just be
Sure.
weird.
Hmm.
Unless you want to like cause genocide. I mean, I feel like that'd be me learning something about you.
You know, I'm just saying, female time, we can learn some answers. If I were to get that one, we can figure out how that works. So maybe just out of curiosity's sake. I don't know. Jaw Titan seems kind of beast. No,
No.
Beast Titan is beast, but
Like, wait a minute, that's not how that works.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But like, think of it like you can just like pretty much just break through anything. That was the whole
Yeah.
thing.
You can just bite anything.
Although you
How
do
about you?
kind of get to be the one that got used as a literal tool at one point when they're attacking the mainland and
Right.
he uses it. I think if I had to pick, I think Attack Titan's too complicated for me.
How so?
Because like, oh, he's strong and nimble. Cool.
Sure.
That's a power. I'm not getting haunted by my past and future lives.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's
fair.
not I'm not dealing with that.
That was kind of an Attack Titan thing, yeah.
Yeah, it was like the attack. By the way, the Attack Titan can talk to his past and future selves. What?
Yeah.
What does that have to do with attacking? Well, I guess that the idea is that every Attack Titan was probably told not to tell anyone about that.
Yeah.
So all they saw was that he was just really it. They probably could have called him like the future, the generational Titan or something, but no one knew about that ability.
That wouldn't work for a show title though.
Yeah. Attack on Titan. Huh,
Attack
I guess
Titan.
it is. Attack Titan.
Yeah.
I guess there isn't a place there.
There.
Diego. I guess there isn't a place called Titan, which you would assume from the name of the show, huh? Like there's an Attack on Titan. God, there's a lot of them. I think if I had to pick, it would either be. I think I could really make up for the fact that I don't drive by being the Cart Titan.
I was about to say, you like playing support in games. You might be the Cart Titan.
I could be the Cart Titan. Guys, I could take us to camping.
Yeah.
I could go to be the camping. I would have been like, guys, I think I'm missing a tent. Guys, can you check?
Okay,
Also,
so
just
on. I get the. No, sorry,
Yeah.
you go ahead. No,
I'll just say, I'll just be like, what was I gonna say? I got distracted.
Dang it, sorry.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say that also not having like a real limitation on how often you can use your Titan and how long.
Oh yeah, like you just constantly use it.
Because that was the card Titans also. That was like their weird quirk. That
really good endurance.
Yeah. I think either that or I pick the well actually the Warhammer Titan, right?
Yeah, Warhammer Titan.
Also unfortunate naming thing, because they could just make it did every single one have a different weapon? Or could they just make different weapons?
I think they just made different weapons. Because I'm pretty sure even the one that we saw made different kinds of weapons.
Yeah. Although I think if the situation is just like I am me as I am now, but I have this power, I don't think I'm really planning on fighting any other Titans anytime soon.
Right.
Or anyone really. I think I'm just gonna go with the most OP option and be an Ackerman. But no,
Fair,
I'm gonna
yeah.
no, I would just I think Card Titan.
Okay.
Shout out to Walkable Cities.
Let's go.
That's the real test. Can the Card Titan get around? Yeah, I think I take Card Titan.
Nice. Would you call that powerful hour, Matt?
A powerful hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd call that a powerful hour.
This hour has been pretty powerful, I think.